You can't keep getting away with it! You can't keep getting away with it! He won't.
Hey all, I'm Marathi back with another build guide, and today we have the absolutely busted Zombomber build. This build has taken #1 in the arena after only a day of gearing, and I have no doubt that it could push into the thousands of waves because of the huge amount of ward you're able to generate. In some of the footage you'll see I'm generating upwards of 300,000 ward, and I believe if you're fully optimizing this build and maybe tinkering a little bit with some of the skills, you can go well beyond that. So fair warning, that is a lot of ward, and this build is very likely to be nerfed in the future for its defensive aspects. However, the functionality of the build is great, the damage is pretty normal, so I think that that's going to stay alive, and if you like the playstyle of big explosions, then this is the build for you. I'll do a quick run through of the major mechanics of this build in this video, but you can always find the planner down below. The 5th skill is Drain Life currently, but it is completely swappable with many of the other skills, including Chthonic Fissure. The build is centered around the new Warlock skill Profane Veil, and 2 of its major nodes. The first one is Vampiric Pull, and that allows us to consume up to 10 minions during Veil and absorb 4% of their HP as ward, so we want to increase our minion HP. How we do that is stacking a lot of intelligence and minion health on our zombies to give them a huge health pool, and that int will also give us a lot of ward retention, which is why we can get so much ward. Next, Apocalypse grants us up to 5% more damage and area per int, as well as summoning up to 5 zombies when you consume the minions. Just to note, that damage and area per int is completely global to all zombies and not just the 5 that you summon. Combine this with 2 cycle of putrescence rings, and then we have an endless supply of zombies to choose through, with Profane able to reset that amount. Next, we're going to deliberately blow up our zombies with Chaos Bolt, and this is thanks to Volatile Kindling and Sudden Putrescence. This is going to drastically multiply our damage and our area. To make our zombies a lot easier to hit, we'll be making them stationary and vomit with Rite of the Grave and Repulsive Vomit. We will be using Summon Skeletal Mage for our traversal skill, as it can teleport your minions with you, and I prefer this over the Minion TP Experimental Affix, as it packs the zombies much tighter and makes it a lot easier for the Chaos Bolt to hit. You can change this if you do want to try a different skill. Our 5th skill is Drain Life for the Mana Battery and Resistance, but this can be pretty finicky and it is not a new player friendly skill. In this case, I would recommend going for just Chthonic Fissure and get the node to apply Acid Skin for bosses, just to give some flat crit for your zombies to blow up. For gear, pretty simple, we're just going to be stacking as much intelligence as possible, followed by minion health, followed by minion damage. We can use the new minion spell flat suffixes on our weapon, and I recommend going for a Skeletal Scepter or Soul Harvester Axe, but a Apogee is a great unique that you can use here as well. The passives are fairly intuitive, so I'm not going to cover them in this video, but if you do have any questions, feel free to hit me up on the Discord or Twitch. Thanks guys.